Hi, everyone. So we had some technical issues, so I'm gonna have to be ad-libbing a little bit here. But yeah, my name is Edwin Yuri. I work with Research Hub. I work as the head of partnerships for our foundation. And today I'm going to talk about how Research Hub can help you as a researcher. Can you go to the next one? So Research Hub uses the combination of our native token, Research Coin, as well as a transparent reputation score system to incentivize researchers to engage in a variety of research activities that we think are really optimal for the scientific commons, or at least will be optimal in the future. Um, so the theme of the talk is modular incentives and how we can help create that framework for scientific research that we would like. And there are four things I want to cover. One is how we enable really scientific discussion, but in the context of the crowd that I assumed was going to be here. Support for a journal club. Uh, we help fund experiments. The overall incentive structure of our project, so the modular incentive, and then I'll cover some additional features on the website that would be useful for the same hypothetical audience. Um, so yeah, journal club support. Now I was going to go on the website and sort of give a clearer sense of what I'm talking about here, but we had some technical issues, so bear with me. Um, these are the features that we think are really useful. The top four are really useful for discussing research on Research Hub, right? So the first thing, if you can imagine, if we had a paper, um, you have public inline commenting of the paper, right? And this inline commenting allows people to talk about really specific aspects of papers in ways that they can share with other people. Now, the interesting things about these comments is as others see it, they can like it or even downvote it, uh, Reddit style. But unlike Reddit, uh, likes by different people with different reputations in our ecosystem allocates a certain amount of RSC, our native token. So as you can imagine, um, a framework where you can both discuss the paper, do peer reviews on the website, and actually earn research coin for doing so could be very useful in the context of a journal club. Now, this is something that not everybody knows about the website, but as of now, if you get 5 likes on a paper that you are discussing and tag the appropriate hub, our foundation actually donates $150 bounty for the peer review of that paper. So scholars in that context can actually monetize their research quite clearly. The bounties that we have, which are in our native platform, are not only useful for peer review, they're also useful for questions that people may have about the paper. So that works pretty well in line with the inline commenting. And finally, the reputation score, which a lot of development left to be done on. Um, but this reputation score allows you to earn more on the platform. The more people find your work useful or insightful, increases your overall ability to earn on the platform. Can we look at the next one? Yeah. The second feature that we think is quite important is the ability to get funding on the website, right? So you can apply. We have an entire process where if you have an experiment and you submit it to the team, they verify it, make sure everything is basically in order, and it is made available to the community for funding. Now, if you remember, I was talking about reputation before. The higher reputation score, uh, you actually increase your chances of meeting your funding goals to be able to execute on the given experiment that you would like. So the entire process of peer reviewing the paper, of discussing it with inline commenting, people can earn research coin by doing that, but there's also, in a way, it mimics the entire academic process in a way where you can increase your reputation and increase your ability to get funding by doing so. Now, I wish I could show all of you the how this worked on the site, but unfortunately, we can't do that today. Um, Something that's worth mentioning about our funding feature, however, is that it is not only possible that researchers can apply for funding for specific things that they would like, but also that organizations that are looking to do funding for specific types of things they're interested in can also use our platform to do so. So if you look at, there's one organization we're going to be working with soon, I think, Athena DAO. They're going to have something that they would like to get funded. They're going to put a request on the platform, and they could crowdsource essentially not only expertise to evaluate the research that would hypothetically be funded, but they could also crowdsource the funding of that research, both their contribution and our community's contribution. So yeah, can we go to the next one? So this is not a feature, but it's sort of the overall logic of the platform. And I think it's important to understand. The first thing is just, the citation system was set, I think, in the 1960s. And obviously researchers have a lot of problem with that, bad incentives. I'm not going to go too deep because I'm pretty sure everybody here is familiar with these things. But you get rewarded in the token for participation. And while the token does have a cash value, the actual value is the ability to dictate how the platform values different research actions on the platform. So we think a really important thing about our platform, maybe the fundamental value proposition of the platform, is that the scientific community can govern itself on our platform. They can set the incentives for what constitutes good research. And to the extent that it becomes gamified over a long time, they can change it without some long, arduous process that involves the NIH and committees, et cetera, et cetera. So we think that's actually the fundamental innovation here, because no doubt over the course of years, what our platform looks like now will likely be very different. Yeah, next one. And yeah, there are additional features on the website. There's a lab notebook and a reference manager. Now, I think the thing that set these features apart is the extent to which they focus on collaboration. And not only that, they are also going to be monetizable in a variety of ways that we're building in. But anyone who is interested in using our platform for discussing research that they're interested in should also take a look at both of these features. We've gotten quite good reviews on them. Shares Lauren. Okay, well, we're almost done. So, yeah, thank you for your time and attention. If you have any questions about anything I just presented, please ask me. And yeah, that's it.